Hello, sir.
Shall I use this one? Yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, students. Happy to have you all here. Now, welcome to this pre-counseling session. I am a principal of Dr. B.C. Roy Engineering College, Dr. Sanjay S. Pawar. I am an alumni of IIT Bombay, Masters and PhD there. And working since maybe I can say 33 years of experience in multiple domains. So in addition with the academic, I also practice a research perspective point of view, industry solutions, and that probably you being a student nowadays, you might be aware a lot of buzz is there with respect to artificial intelligence and so on. The thing is, there might be various questions, various queries and questions in your mind, specifically at this age. What I should do, what I should provide, what I should go through those analysis of which branch, which technology, what is the future. A lot of questions might be there. Many times it happens that it's your interest specifically. It's your curiosity to know multiple things. But in addition with that, it also should lead to what are the market areas, what are the potential areas that are happening in the future. Now let me tell you one example. Those people who are listening or maybe going through the newspaper. Couple of days before, I think all of you know that SpaceX, which is a company of an Elon Musk, okay, they had an IPO, some kind of a public domain, and he became one of the richest person in the world, crossing $1 trillion and so on. So he has a SpaceX company which is related to space exploration and ideas. There was one guy, again a person who was doing his education in MIT. I think all of you know where MIT is, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He was working there doing his research and masters, but due to some reason he left that and he found his own company. I do not remember, his name is Herkel and his company seems to be some cursor and so on. Company was, today is 2006. Company he started probably with his 3 to 4 friends in 2022-23 you can say. So it's 3 to 4 years before. The company is related to, I think today all of you know the coding is very important. Okay. But the company which offers the solution is how do I code automatically. They built a platform from coding point of view and then automatic coding happens. That's why nowadays you might be seeing a lot of solutions are there from AI point of view. Now they are well matured, settled, and now most of the companies are looking toward this kind of a product where automation can come into picture and then perfect automation. So if you remember couple of 2 to 3 days before you read a news, Elon Musk has purchased that company, cursor dot something and so on, for $25 billion. $1 billion is tentatively 1,400 crores. So multiplied by, you can imagine $25 billion. The guy is 25 to 26 year age. He spent 3 to 4 years with his friends, and that is what the worth of a company is there presently. What I would like to tell you is, this is an era of an AI world. It is not a question of whether I should learn an AI or not learn an AI. The thing is, you have to learn an AI. You need to update, you need to adopt AI. But in AI what? There are 2 categories, multiple categories are there. One category deals with a computer science orientation, means are you involved into developing a platform, developing a product, developing certain things. And second thing is related to, are you absorbing those products? Nowadays you might be seeing probably almost all acquisition of the companies which are there. Those acquisition of the companies are only from the AI point of view. So here things lies from the curiosity point of view as a student and so on. You can imagine what I need to do with a click or a blink of my eye and automatically it should happen. As a student, there should be a back-end curiosity. How does it happen? How do I build those cases? What are the architecture of this one? Though at present you are in the school and so on, but that should be a curiosity that you should be asking and so on. And this kind of a curiosity can be leading to the development of an architecture to the solutions. At present, just imagine, I think most of you also go through some kind of an animation, some kind of a story, some kind of a action movies, some kind of a science fiction movies. At some age, some days, these were a fiction movies, but if you can imagine some of these cases, they are true things and so on. So, what I mean to tell you here is, the era is of an AI. You need to adopt an AI. So, simply you cannot say that I am adopting. But what are the things from where I should start? Where I should know? The thing is, you can start with reading what is the meaning, what are the applications, what are the architectures, and where I should start. In fact, from the journey point of view, AI is maybe since last 40 years I can say. Even I myself learned an AI in 1998, maybe I think 20-25 years before. But at that time it was not much more famous, much more in practice, but it was only on a paper and a book. Today you can see lot many things. I think most of you have done some kind of an application, generation of certain things, application of certain things. So this is an era because technology has involved, applications have involved, lot of people are adopting, and the things have changed now. Most of the people who are doing a manual work will be shifted to the AI work. At present, your era should be with respect to understanding those cases and imagine the architecture and going ahead and so on. So things have been changed as far as maybe a buzzword or maybe vocabulary from the AI point of view is considered. It's like artificial neural network, probably CNN, or maybe I think deep learning concepts are there, artificial intelligence is there, machine learning is there, maybe large language model you might be hearing, those things are there. These days you might be hearing a lot of agentic AIs, agentic AI, generative AI, the research agents, and these are some of the buzzwords. You should understand what are those, what they are doing, how they are doing, what is the architecture, and these are maybe at your level presently, as some of us are working into that area, that level. At present you can simply understand what are those things and how they are working and so on. Another question you should have always curiosity is, what are the things at present scenarios a solution or the AI can do and so on. Probably I think you cannot imagine also so many things are being done and so on. So just ask those questions in the day-to-day life, how the human beings mechanical work will be optimized, automated, and then you leave yourself to do the higher work and so on. So look at, have this information, and whichever is the area, whether you are interested in a mechanical engineering, whether you are interested in electrical engineering, any other finance, anything, almost every domain of a life consists of a flavor of an AI in one or other form and so on. It goes into the level also. If you want a cheapest solution, less cost. If you want a highest solution, more cost. And look into the companies which are involved into this AI. NVIDIA is there, Microsoft are there, Google is there. Many companies are involved into those cases. Tesla presently. Just look towards their product, what they are offering, how they are offering, and probably that could help you in entering into the world of an AI. So I hope some of the basic things which I thought to brief you with respect to that, as we are working into that area, made something clear. And if you have any questions with respect to this, I will be happy to have some questions and so on. Thank you. So being at the students level, I don't know whether you are more curious or not, but if you have any questions with respect to this, from basic to the highest level, I will be happy to answer those cases.
Sir, I am a PCB student and I have computer science as my sixth subject. So my question to you is that what realistic career should I pursue in AI being a PCB student, like a biology student?
Okay, so as I said, if you are a computer science students, always there are two domains into an AI application. One, are you interested into entering into the developing of a system?
Yes, I am.
So in that case, computer science oriented building of an models. So what we call as a building of an models. So you can go into an architecture, optimization, building of a models, and how it can be offered to the solutions, and so that could be a good area for you if you want to enter to that area and so on.
And what basic level of math should a biology student learn to go into the field of computer science?
What? Sorry?
What basic level of maths? Like we have standard mathematics, basic mathematics. So
Okay, if you really want to succeed, please remember again, irrespective of whichever the branch is there, your mathematics should be a strong, very much strong and so on. If you think, see, if you want to really be a very bright person and so on. So in such scenarios, if you are only utilizing an application, then no coding, mathematics is fine. But if you want to build certain systems, understand the optimization, know the balances, know the business behind that, mathematics is very important and so on. So mathematics should be strong for any person who are entering into that one.
okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I have PCMB as my subject combination. I have maths.
Maths.
But I don't have computer science in my subject. So is it really necessary in my school level to learn the computer related things to study in AI field?
See, as I said, AI provides a solution and opportunity to almost all people. Now, when you say that you are strong in mathematics and you do not know some kind of a coding,
Yes.
then you can go to the part called as the business analytics part,
Okay.
where mathematics and visualization of figures are very important and so on.
Okay.
So there are tools which are being developed by computer science people and so on, analyzing those cases. So how many customers are there? What is the sales? Which is the area of a sales? If I fed these things and get those outputs, so those things will be utilized from your case point of view. So specifically analysis part of financial analysis, business analysis, optimization, that could help you in that area.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my question is that in after class 12 we can go through computer science, we can take the subject as our need. So is it necessary for class 11, 12 we should take computer science?
No, so not necessary. Again, I'm repeating. If you want to go into the area where you want to build a system,
Yes, sir. If I want to build a system, but I know that in class 11, 12, the thing that I will learn from computer science, again I have to learn that in after when I will go in college.
so it's
Same
not the
thing
case.
we have to study.
So I understood your question. See, our education system is built in such a way that there is no replicati. So whatever is you have learned in 11th and 12th, based on that everything is built and the new systems are being developed. Only the introduction part is there. So nothing will go waste. Only the strengthening of your knowledge of a computer science which you have learned in 11th and 12th will help you in building those systems and so on.
So it will help to
Yes.
make stronger my basics.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, nowadays they are saying that computer science engineering doesn't have any scope. Like, is that true? No, like with the advent of AI, everyone is like, don't do computer science engineering, study AI and stuff. Like, can you explain?
Okay. See, again, you might be learning or you might be hearing the news that computer science doesn't have a scope and so on. Please remember, when 10,000 jobs are closed due to computer science and AI, 50,000 new jobs are coming up with respect to AI and so on. So usually whenever there is an evolution, old things are closed and new things are generated. So even though computer science oriented jobs are reduced, but multiplied by 10 times AI oriented jobs are there that you need to learn and adapt. You cannot remain same as that of that things and so on. So jobs are available, infinite jobs are there, but you need to chase to that particular jobs which are into an AI area and read those cases. That's the reason who are already in computer science, people are required to adopt, skill themselves with an extra certification and then implement those cases in their practice and so on. So jobs are there, not an issue, but you always need to be learning and so on.
Sir, you said that like if 10 jobs close, 50 more jobs will open up. Can you inform us about the different types of new jobs that will be available to us when we grow up?
Okay, so as far as probably I understand you are in 11th and 12th. So after 4 years, you'll be graduating either of engineering and so on. So at that time, the systems will be quite different level and so on. They have reached to a certain highest maturity level as compared to AI as well as applications point of view. Even if you say mechanical automation will be there, food factory or automation, those things are there. If you consider systems and architecture, so building of a system. Let's say, for example, we have a DSP here, a steel factory. At presently, manual versions are there. Now I can imagine after 4 years that everything should be automated. My raw material, my base, my product should be automated. At present, it is manually. So I can build a system such that by using these systems and automations and all these things, integrate one to one. When you reach to your level, at present, there is a cluster of an application. First cluster, raw material, then testing, so then building. When you reach to your level, it will be automated starting from first to end. So end-to-end products will be available where you will be able to learn how do I integrate those things and so on. That would be a future for 4 to 5 years and so on.
Sir, I have heard about fintech jobs. Like,
Fintech,
can
yeah.
you tell me about that?
See, in an IT sector or AI sector, various sectors are there. One is called as a fintech, which is related to financial technology. So the technology which relates to the banking sector, which relates to, for example, how much is the finance, how much the customers are there, how much is the rate of interest, how much is the market area, how do I ensure my customer is tracking. So for example, banking specifically, these are from the banking customer. So how much your transactions are there, what are the frauds happening, how do I track those frauds, how do I ensure that attacks are not there from cyber security on the financial institution. So this is the area where the fintech comes into picture, and around 30% of the market in IT and AI will be into an fintech and so on, financial technology.
So
And
how do we pursue that? Like, what do we need to study for that?
So first of all, basic knowledge of financial technology, banking sector, market area, expenditure, and basics of the computer science which you built it and so on. These are the application areas and so on. So when you parallelly know these things, you will be entering directly into an fintech and so on.
What course do we need to do?
Computer science and financial, maybe finance part or specifically accounting part are there. Because why do you require finance is because understanding of an architecture of a financial transaction should be known to you to build an application to that area and so on. How the banking system works, how the loans are there, how the customers are working, how the returns are there, what is the rate of interest. So that is one area, core domain, and another is there, how do I build the system from the present technology available to me and so on.
So is there any integrated courses containing both these aspects?
So
or?
if you pursue any of your degree in IT, AI, data science, this will lead to the fintech and so on afterwards. By doing some extra credit courses which are offered by various degrees, maybe our college is also offering those. Major, minor courses are there. So you can build technology courses as well as fintech courses and so on. Fine. Anyone have any still questions? Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
ওয়ান মিনিট স্যার, আমাদের ওভারঅল অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের তরফ থেকে স্যার আপনাকে সম্বর্ধিত করা হবে এবং আমাদের আপায়ের তরফ থেকে একটি গিফট এই মুহূর্তে আমরা স্যারের হাতে তুলে দিচ্ছি। স্যার, প্রফেসর ডক্টর Sanjay S. Power, Principal, Dr. B.C. Roy, Engineering College, Durgapur. ডক্টর অরিন্দম রয় স্যার, রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভ আপাই, তিনি এই মুহূর্তে আমাদের সকলের তরফ থেকে গিফট তুলে দিলেন। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। প্রফেসর ডক্টর সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার, প্রিন্সিপাল, ডক্টর বিসি রয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ, দুর্গাপুর।